A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 32 gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Steve Cook is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way.
Runner goes for second. Popped up. Rodriguez is there. 2 down. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Digging in, number 4, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. 1 and 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. Popped high in the air. Number 3 is under it, and that ends the inning. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. Ready for another chance? Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero on the move, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On now to the top of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in once again, Steve Cook, a hit in 2 tries so far. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Reined in. One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aquino. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on it. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh! He goes to first. Got him. So digging in now, Steve Cook, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Line toward the gap in left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across the score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Norwood. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 1-0.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Jacksonville came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 31 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Manuel Escobar records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 1 run on 9 hits. No errors. Left 8 men on base. For the Blue Wahoo, no run.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Dylan Peters, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard.
So coming to the plate, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So stepping in, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Steve Cook. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in, the switch hitter, Christian Audemez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And, oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Scott Van Slyke.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 5 innings complete. Striding in, Downs. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. On the ground to third. He's right there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, number 32. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious out.
Digging in and looking for more, Steve Cook. He singled his last time up.
Cook.
First offering on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Base hit into right center.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in, Christian Automez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Here's a look over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Now a throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. The next 3-2. Hot shot down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Throw over to the bag. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. The next 3-2. And this will be fouled away. Cook, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he struck him out as this epic battle goes to the pitcher, and the side is finally retired. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. Coming to the plate now, Downs looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. The 2-2. Now attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Now batting, number 32. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hot shot to third. Beautiful diving. The throw in time. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Steve Cook.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Dixon is calling for it. 2 gone.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Pensacola jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Cody Reed earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Number 16 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 6 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 19.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
First baseman.
Digging in, number 32. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angles.
Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Batting second.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
Cook stands at second with no outs. There's ball 4. Now to the plate, Austin Dean, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Here you go, make the turn, make the turn.
In there, a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. Two-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate two-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powders right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now batting, first baseman, Kyle.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Aquino sprinting after it, but no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Coming to the plate now, Tony Cruz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the. This is hit softly to 3rd. To 2nd for 1. On to 1st as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now at the plate, Steve Cook, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to right field. Aquino is in pursuit, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Blue Wahoos lead it 4-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Rodriguez ranges to his left. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 0. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Ready for another chance? Austin Bean. He singled his last time up.
Come on,
Hit
get
on
there,
the ground
get
to third. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Jensen.
Third baseman, Kyle Jensen.
One and one, here it is. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Torres on third. Cook at second with 2 gone. Popped him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Ripped down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Steve Cook.
He's set, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Aquino is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Nothing across here this half, and we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
7-5 tonight's final. Barrett Aston claims the win out of the pen, his first. Number 16 closes the door for the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 14.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Pensacola Blue Wahoos and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 37, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Into the box now, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Steve Cook.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Guerrero is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Downs has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Set to get his day started, John Norwood, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Cook is off at first with 2 away. One, 2, and there he goes towards second. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He'll try it again from first. A runner on first with 2 away. One-two, and now he's on the move again for second. Hit in the air out to center field. Guerrero moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. The Wahoos are on top. Standing in, Steve Cook. He reached on a single in his first try.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Cook, originally from the state of Virginia. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Rodriguez shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Gabby Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Swing. He's got it. He gathers the throw, and that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Steve Cook.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. The 1-0.
Come on.
Fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Jumbo Shrimp are out.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Jumbo Shrimp used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 37 earns his first win of the season. Manuel Escobar wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB the Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base.
And as we welcome you to this one, we find ourselves in quite the situation. The bases are loaded here with 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Steve Cook. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line towards center field. Guerrero is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no runs in the inning despite 3 walks as they couldn't make him pay. 8th inning coming up. Pensacolo's out in front here, 8-4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Jumbo Shrimp, number 25, Jorge Guzman.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Keyuri Maya notches his 3rd win of the year. Gonzalez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Fans are